Shit. This bitch on, man. Squad.
Crazy,
Man.
55.
Dog.
Slick,
Hey. Yes. Bro called him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone.
Yeah.
I'm my own shooter, I just switch it in post. I'm the mailman, call me Borrow Malone. Bro called him a bid, I'm working the phone.
Man.
Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone.
Damn.
I'm my own shooter, I just switch it in post. I'm the mailman, call me Borrow Malone. That last play was foul, I'm running the zone. Don't let her take the slime, I'm ice on hoes. Don't say it's on the floor, my apes lifting for more. I'm sorry, I cater to this bad.
What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy Brillo. We back in the building. If this your first time coming across the page, lock into the real. You know the deal. Like, subscribe. You already know the vibe. What's good? It's Sunday morning. Well, Sunday afternoon. We got a brand new show today. You know I'm gearing up for Subscriber-thon. We got a brand new show today. But before we start the show, I got a special message from a dear good friend of mine from Gangland right here. You know what it is. Let me play this message real quick.
In the motherfucking streets today, pressing these niggas hard as fuck. Alright? I need you to lock in, bro. You hear me?
Need you to lock in. You already know what it is. Hey, if you didn't know, we fighting charges, RICO charges. YouTube trying to say I'm stealing sauce. We know that's a lie. Shout out to TVC. We are the sauce. So I got a special message for YouTube.
See, some people know how to win. They always win. See, that's me. No matter what, nothing can stop me from winning. Then some people can never win. That's you.
If you want to put some on my books, Cash App is scrolling right there. We got a brand new show today. It's a robbery today. We in and out of here like a robbery. I'm gearing up for Subscriber-thon. We're going to have more shows. They might not be as long because we in and out because we going every day. We know what Subscriber-thon is, man. Lock it to the real. You know the deal. Like, subscribe. You already know the vibe. Who up in here with me? My man DeMarcus in here throwing plugs up. It's almost that time, DeMarcus. We got new sauce cooking up. You know I like to keep it. You know I like to keep it creative over here on this side. Never boring. Never boring. Not another boring live. No, coming back. But we got new sauce. Let's talk about that new sauce today. We about to get it going. Like I said, this is a robbery, y'all. We in and out that thing. And I'm going to keep it gangster today. I'm keeping it a buck. We got a new show. It's called SMH, Shaking My Head. Episode 1. Look, I'm going to highlight a lot of things that just had me shaking my head. Like, why? And listen, I'm going to be critical. I'm going to be critical of some of my favorite characters in the Power universe. You know what I'm saying? So when the debate show rolled back around, I know people were digging the vault and they'll probably use this live. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably use this live to say, well, Brillo, you said this, you said that. Hey, look, I can keep it a buck on Brillo, the Big Review, and still have my opinion. So we're going to talk about my favorite characters. We all know who my favorite characters are. You know what I'm saying? It's 4 of them. It's the family tree. Of course, we got Rock. We got my grandson, Tariq St. Patrick, a.k.a. Eric Stark. You know what I'm saying? We got my stepson, Kanan Stark. And we got a couple miscellaneous characters that we're going to talk about. But I'm going to break down what's got me shaking my head. Detroit Kings in the building, man. I'm shaking my head, man. It's the new sauce. Look, let's get right into it, man. First character I'm going to talk about. Gonna break down some of the things that's making me say, dog, why? Since we less than a week away, I gotta start with one of the GOATs right here. I gotta start with Kanan, Mr. Demon Time himself. Gotta start with Kanan Stark. And this is the first thing that kind of got me shaking my head a little bit at my stepson. Like, who raised you? Who raised you? In no particular order.
What are you doing to me? You know
That's crazy, right? That's crazy. That makes no. I'm shaking my damn. Why did you do that, stepson? Why did you do that? We did not raise you like that. What happened to this boy? This is what I'm saying about the progression of raising Kanan. They need to hit the gas, man. Hit the gas. Because the Kanan that we seeing right now ain't doing nothing like this.
What are you doing to me? You no good piece of
The Kanan we seeing right now ain't doing nothing like that, y'all. That's why I'm saying they need to hit the gas on this progression. I'm tired of y'all talking about some be patient, bro. Nah, man. No, you gotta have some cohesion with these storylines and plots, man. It ain't making no damn sense. How you gonna be? Look, unless they must gonna give us. They're not gonna give us the full. It's either one or three things. They're not gonna give us the full story of raising Kanan, or we gonna get them 10, 12 seasons of raising Kanan at the rate that they progressing. And I'm talking about Kanan and Jukebox. Shaking my head. How can Kanan suffocate a granny, a black granny, with a pillow that say Jesus saves? I'm supposed to believe that Kanan grew into what happened to him. We need to see it. It's time to hit that gas, man. We in season 3. It's time to hit that gas. I don't get it. Let me get more into what got me shaking my head from Kanan. Here we go.
Oh shit! Who shot him? Me or you?
Shaking my head. What are you doing, dog? For one, you didn't shoot that dude because he bust shots at your moms. You shot him because he was going with Davina, being a straight sucker. Like what? You messed up everything when you did this, dog. Messed up everything.
My crew's looking at me like, if I don't bring something back real for Buck, they gonna start wanting answers to questions people in our position don't ever want to be asked, right?
Kanan's not to be touched.
I'll dead the bounty. But you...
Craziness. Why did you do that, man? You did nothing but you set yourself on the path, bro. Set yourself on a path, mastered it, and you failed the test on purpose. Then you want to act like you don't want to be in the game. Look, man. Disgusting. I'm shaking my head at Kanan Stark, man. Shaking my head, episode 1. Look, Kanan.
That bullet's out there now, circling the world with your name on it. And you're gonna be running from it for forever. You wanted to be in it?
Now you in it. And I'm not done with my stepson. I'm not done by no means. I'm shaking my head at this dude every second that I get. You had one job. One.
Rock is setting you up. Once heard someone say that a friend will kill a nigga for you, but a best friend will help you bury the fucking body.
You had one job, 2 in the chest, 1 where he used to think. That's what she told you. You shot him one time and got scared and ran off, got blood all on the jacket. But DeMarcus says Kanan shot Buck 20 over territory, not for simping. Yeah, it seemed as that way. He should have been jumped off the porch then, right? Right? I'm saying it was 50-50, DeMarcus. But to be fair, he never would have had that hate in his heart for Buck 20 if he wasn't messing with Davina, man. He was jealous. I didn't know Neek put Buck on. Looking out the window, jealous. Jealous of him. So so 50-50, but that was part of the reason. That was my point. We all know that's part of the reason. But he had one job, eliminate your daddy, right? Couldn't do it. Shot him one time, failed, got blood all on the jacket, and scraped his hand up. Dog, you can't let off one more shot. The dude is down. One more shot and get up out of there. Come on, dog.
Rock is setting you up. Once heard someone say that a friend will kill a nigga for you, but the best.
Dude, I'm telling you. Listen, shaking my head, man. Shaking my head. I still ain't done with Kanan. My grandson give me plenty of reasons to shake my head, bro. Plenty of reasons. Hold on 1 second. We got another one, right? This one too, I don't really care too much about, but it is what it is, man. We know. He supposedly, right? He supposedly eliminates his son, right? Shaking my head like that. Hey, classic scene. Kanan eliminates Sean, posed to be his son.
You stupid little nigga. Look, you done fucked up now. You done made me fuck up. Get the fucking phone out your hand. Who you trying to call? You trying to call 911? You rat? You trying to call? Trying to call mommy?
This is the reason why I question the fact that Sean was ever his son. The way he eliminated Sean was crazy talk. Shaking my head. That Sean, this is why I call into question Sean was not his son. You expect me to believe that the Kanan that we saw in seasons 1 and 2 grew into this? Well, you expect that you're not doing a good job with this consistency. I feel like Kanan should be a lot harder than he is right now. Pause. Big pause. Kanan should be a lot tougher, more seasoned. What are we doing here, man? We 3 years in, and we supposed to believe that scared, meek Kanan who don't want to be in the game is doing stuff like this?
You stupid little nigga. Look, you done fucked up now. You done made me fuck up. Get the fucking phone out your hand. Who you trying to call? You trying to call 911? You rat? You trying to call? Trying to call mommy?
He doing stuff like that. Come on, dog. Come on. Not to mention one of the most despicable and heinous eliminations in television history. And I'm talking about the whole pillow. The pillow. Grab your pillow. Come on, dog. Shaking my head. That don't make no sense, Power. We're about to move on. I can stay on my listen. I can stay on my stepson all day. Out of pocket, shaking my head. Back, shaking my head. Makes no sense. Makes no sense, bro. Sean was not his son, bro. Y'all expect me. Look, I don't want to hear. I'm going to be very critical of my favorite show, which is Raising Kanan. If this dude, look, they're going to have to progress this dude, man. It's the consistency is not there, man. Unless they're giving us 12 seasons of this, or they're not going to tell us the whole story. The series going to end when Kanan is first starting to, I guess, become a demon. Because this is ridiculous. Honestly. Moving right along, shaking my head at Kanan. We're gonna keep it in the family. And we're gonna talk about my grandson right here. Oh my gosh, man. Love him to death. But boy, oh boy, do you give me a lot of shaking my head moments, man. Definitely goated. But this boy right here, he gonna drive me crazy, y'all. He gonna drive me insane. It's so many. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. So let's just click one. We're gonna start. It's so many moments where I'm shaking my head. Yes, he does a lot of good, got a lot of potential, but come on, man. I gotta keep it a buck. Grandson. Come on, man. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. We still goated. Don't take my words when we bring the debate show back. They like to take my words because I'm one of the only ones that'll keep it a buck, even with characters that I rock with. Right. So when I'm critical, I mean they'll take my words and they'll cut it and use it in the debate, this and that. Disgusting tactics, Mo.J. Despicable tactics, because you know I'm gonna keep it real. And if my grandson do something goofy, I'm gonna call him out on it. So you take the clip with me calling him out on it and say, "Oh, you said this." Two things can be true, two things can be false. Let's get right into it, man. Shaking my head at my grandson for this, man.
What have you done?
I get James St. Patrick a hard time. I get it. He wasn't there for you. I always give you the excuse of being manipulated by your mom. Right? But I actually was talking to my pops, talking about the show. He like, dog, should nobody be able to turn you against me? Against your dad? I don't care if it is. You shouldn't be able to be manipulated to do that to your father at the end of the day. Even if he was a sucker, he was in Miami with his Puerto Rican mommy. We all know the story. You shouldn't have did that, right? You should have made the hard choice. You could have, even though he tried to reason with him, this, and that, bro. You could have made the hard choice. You did not have to do this. You picked a life of crime. Both of y'all made mistakes, but you was out of pocket for this, man. I'm shaking my head. I'm sorry. Even though you were manipulated by Kanan and your mama, you got to be stronger. Period. You got to be stronger. He was dead wrong for it. Am I sad that it happened? Absolutely not. Could Ghost have done a better job? Absolutely. Absolutely. But you old enough to know better. You shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have listened to your mama. Point blank, period. You get the blame for that, man.
What have you done?
Shaking my head, talking about some Tariq, what have you done? He went through with the plan that you made. You have smart chicken head. What the hell? Come on. What have you done? You got to do better as a young man, bro. Shouldn't nobody be able to talk to tell you nothing bad about your pop. I don't care. You got to be smarter than this. This man set you up for life. And you wanted the hard route. You made your choice. I'm all about making your choices. And you go be a damn good kingpin. You done made your choice, but it didn't have to be that way. You shouldn't have popped your pops, man. I'm sorry. Was it funny seeing him fall in slow-mo? Absolutely. Absolutely hilarious. Do I think he deserved that? Possibly, but not by the hands of his son. I'm on record being very critical of James St. Patrick for the reason that this happened. But I still got to give some blame to Tariq, which is why I'm forever shaking my damn head. Let's move on, man. It's a lot. It's a lot with my grandson. It's a lot, right? It's a whole bunch. Here we go right here.
You need to leave my brother alone.
Rain of falling in slow-mo backwards. Ooh. Even though this was not his fault, he was not expecting Ray to do what he did. Still, brother, Shaking my head. You was behind the, you know what I'm saying? Even though, to keep it a buck, you're not expecting Ray Ray to do this. I'm going to hide real quick. You still got to step up. You got to do something, some kind of way, man. You shoulder some of that blame, grandson. Come on, man. Shaking my head. I'm keeping it in the book. I'm shaking my head, man. Shaking my head. We got to take some responsibility. You was out of pocket for that. Even though you wasn't expecting, you know what I'm saying, Ray to up the pole, right, you know what I'm saying, at the church, air your sister out. You wasn't expecting that. And I get that. But still, she in that position because of you. Your F-ups, bro. So I'm shaking my head I'm shaking my head. Shaking my head, man. Booby Traps in the building, man. We got brand new sauce today, man. I'm breaking down some of my favorite characters, the moments that got me shaking my head, man. I mean, man, we talking about my grandson right now. We just broke down the elimination of his dad. Was it funny as hell seeing his dad fall in slow-mo? Absolutely, it was funny as hell. That's hilarious to me. I'm sorry. That's almost as funny as white girl Nick. Pardon me. I'm sorry. Let's move on, man. We talk about my grandson and the things that I am shaking my head about, man, that happens, you know what I'm saying, throughout power. Let's get into it, man. Shaking my head.
You won't stop, you're gonna need more than just Brayden helping you. It's about as discreet as a golden retriever.
So you win.
If you work with me, you definitely won't get caught.
And if you work with me, you definitely will get paid.
You play?
This is one of the biggest ones, right? So, okay, she finessed you in high school. Cool. You trusted her, you shouldn't have trusted. You live, you learn. But here's the thing. Grandson, you ain't learned nothing. What are we doing? She shouldn't be on the... Oh, Lord. Shaking my damn head, man. Come on.
You came all the way down here. You must really need this product or something. Or maybe you just wanted to see me.
I need the product.
Yeah, I deserve that. Are you okay, though?
I get it. You needed product, but why are you doubling back with her? Get the product in. Why did you let her back in, bro? I get it. Tasha was locked up, this, that, and the third. Hey, man, find another way, dog. Shaking my head. How the hell did you let her back in after she did what she did to you again when somebody show you who they are? Believe them. What are you doing? Getting finessed by this chick over and over and over and over again. It's disgusting, grandson. But the only thing that's saving my grandson is he got that dog in him. That's the only thing that's saving him.
All right, she's not in the game. Brayden was gonna disappear, and we had a fucking plan.
What, you thought she was just gonna stay disappeared?
I actually believed everything you told me. Because I loved you. Find your way back.
Tariq, wait. Tariq, wait.
When grandson gets to scrunching up his face, that's when you should be afraid. That's the only thing that's saving this guy, man. Oh, my goodness. At the whole Effie saga, shaking my damn head, man. Grandson, you got to learn. I don't want to see nan love interest in this next season unless it's Noma's daughter. That's it. I don't want to see no love interest, bruh. Because they got your head out of the game, man. You overlooking stuff and taking them lightly because they girls, I guess. How do you get finessed by Diana twice, too? Too thirsty to take out Monet. Not thinking. How you get finessed by Diana twice, grandson? You better than this, man. You the one. How do you do this? It makes no sense. Come on, man. Come on, dog. You gotta do better. I don't want no love interests in this thing, man. I don't want no love booby. I look, you know this is my bloodline, right? It's the family tree. But dog, the whole Effie and Diana saga, it has to stop right here. You're on alert right now. You're on a gold watch list. The only thing that's saving you is the fact that you had relations with all three of those girls. And Diana was a little smitten.
Partnering with your product and my system, we can keep all our shit moving under the radar. Effie, I need you to promise not to say anything to Tariq until we're up and running.
Ivy.
Fuck all y'all.
Shaking my head, grandson. Shaking my head. I'm gonna come back to Tariq, man. It's too much to talk about. It's too much to talk about. I'm gonna give you some else that I'm shaking my head. I'm getting disappointed. Just think about all of the disappointment that I've had dealing with my grandson throughout the years. I'm shaking my head at his pops for this. Craziness, right? So Ghost eliminates Roller for no reason. You trusting the dude that you backdoored. Ghost might be the grimiest person in the Power Universe, point blank, period. He backdoors my stepson, sends him to prison, then has my stepson helping him through different wars throughout his progression as a kingpin. He's trusting this dude so much that he told him to eliminate Roller, and you do it. And you do it. Wow. Shaking my head. Right? Shaking my head. All right, so this reminds me of this is why I'm critical of the community, right? This is why I'm critical of y'all. We got a contingent that say, and I'm going to talk about this because Raising Kanan is coming up, right? They say Rock was so wrong for killing Scrap and this and that. Did Ghost not do the same thing? On bad information, eliminate an innocent person? But his was worse. Because do y'all really think Scrap would have wanted them to eliminate his mom? This is why I say y'all don't keep the same energy, man. And I'm going to just leave it at that. People just gloss over Ghost eliminating Roller for no reason and say, oh, yeah, that was wrong. But it's Ghost, though. I'm just saying, man. I'm shaking my damn head. James St. Patrick. I'm going to go back to Tariq now because James St. Patrick deserves his own show for shaking my head. His own show. Right? He did so many things, man. Not to mention, we all know what this means. What that mean? It's a summer in Miami. Right? Didn't care about nothing but that Puerto Rican mommy. Took your eyes off the ball. I'm shaking my head, James. But we gonna double back, man. I gotta get through it. I don't want to talk about my grandson no more. I'm just gonna leave it at the Effie saga has to stop. Grandson, focus on yourself, brother. You don't need nan love interest on this next season, dog. Not a one. Unless it's Noma's daughter. And that's strategic. You don't need nan love interest. Also, you done got finessed by both of these girls. Not once, not twice, in some cases, 3 times. Nita in the building. What's good? I blame Tasha for setting up Kanan. No. Ghost take responsibility because you listened to her and he was complicit in the idea. I don't know whose idea it was, It does sound like a Tasha idea, but he was complicit in it. And I'm not mad at him for it. It's part of the game. I'm not mad at him for it. Right? It was grimy. You know what I'm saying? This is where grimy resides. It's the game. Ain't no rules to it. Only rule is, for me, don't snitch. Yeah, sensible people would say Rock wasn't wrong for killing Scrap because he didn't follow orders. Yeah, you keeping it a buck, but we still got people who think she did something wrong. Right, 4 times. 4 times. I'm shaking my head, man, but guess what? So y'all can clip this all y'all want to. I'm shaking my head. Hey, he got finesse. We moving on, man. We moving on, of course. We can't have shaking my head without Rock. Rock. Shaking my head. First and foremost, we're going to start out light. You keeping all the money in the bodega? You keeping all the money in the bodega getting ate by rats? You too smart for that. Shaking my head. Shaking my damn head, Raquel. You was going to smoke Symphony? You actually rolled up on Symphony, rolled down the window, and was going to smoke him, but then had a change of heart. You actually thought to smoke Symphony? Shaking my head, Raquel Thomas. I'm shaking my head. You was going to smoke Symphony. That's crazy. Why? That had me thinking like, man, she could possibly do something to me if she gonna do something to Symphony. That's crazy. Good thing was she had a change of heart. Another one, Raquel Thomas. You gonna send your son to eliminate his pops? That's nasty work. As OT would say, shout out to the TVC. Shout out to my brother OT. That's nasty work. That's despicable. That's despicable. Shaking my head, Rock. You sent your son to do that?
Rock is setting you up. Once heard someone say that a friend will kill him in a fight, but a best friend will help you bury the fucking body.
Believe it or not, for me, it's not a lot of shaking my head moments with Rock. We could say this, shaking my head, but she was trying to teach him the game. She taught him how to whip up that straight drop. I couldn't play the whole clip because, you know, I'm already on papers. I'd never get out of prison if I get another copyright situation. I don't even know how it works. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. If you want to support the channel, put something on my books. But yeah, I'm shaking my head. She taught him how to whip the crack or whatever. But hey, keeping that money in that boat, and also hiring Warrell. I'm kind of shaking my head, but it is business, so I kind of get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? She had to do her 1-2, man. I hope y'all are enjoying the show. Yeah, that was a little crazy right there. Her just thinking that you just gonna go into Jersey territory and just open up shop. Like, it's like, come on, Rock. You know that ain't how it works.
Consider that offer to be best and final.
Considered. I reject it.
I'm not gonna lie, Down to Earth Productions, I'm not shaking my head on that one. I enjoyed that because, hey, look, that's heavy press right there. That's heavy press right there. That's heavy press right there. Doing what she did, that's heavy press. And this is what makes me like her, right? The fact that she's pressing like this, like she's talking to the mob. This is just what you get, man. She just letting her nuts hang. I'm sorry.
Consider that offer to be best and final.
Considered. I reject it.
Let me see what they saying in the comments. Yeah, she did the right thing. She just should have had a better plan, though. That's the only reason I'm kind of shaking my head. But I said I'm not shaking my head on the play of trying to expand. But what she should have did was did a little more research, did some groundwork, had way more muscle in position to do what she did. You know what I mean? She should have waited a little while, had more muscle in position, then did that. What she did. All right, so DeMarcus say Rock should have never crossed Dean. She had to get Unique out of there, right? She needed that drop. She needed to get Unique out of there, to get his package, stolen. So that's the reason why she did that. Say Rock get Big Smurf smoked by Dean. No, he got his own self smoked. Why you think Dean didn't do nothing to Raquel? Because that's what she's supposed to do. That's what she's supposed to do. Detroit Kings, I got a whole month to talk about shaking my head moments. So we're gonna get to Noma. Even though I'm on record saying Noma really not that bad. Like Detroit Kings hates her character. I get it. I understand where he's coming from, but then again, I don't, because what Detroit Kings do is he'll highlight all of the bullshit, all of the dumb stuff that a character does, but he'll erase all of the, thorough stuff that she did. You know what I'm saying? And guys that are under goofy. But that's just how my brother do it. But we gonna get into her. But yeah, Rock didn't, get him smoked. He got himself smoked. Why you think Dean didn't look at it like that? Dean, hey, look, say what you want about Dean. I'm hoping we get more of him. Because the more I think about it, like, Dean is the plug that you want. What did he do? And this is why I rock with Rock. What did he do? He said, I'm not doing business with you anymore. Our business is done. Did Rock throw a temper tantrum and run out of there and throw a table over like Neek? No. She stood up, grabbed her purse, and walked out like a G. Unique, what did he do? When Dean started saying, same thing. I can't do business with you. Unique throwing the table, throwing temper tantrums, all emotional. Rock just got up and walked away. My man Detroit King still talking about Noma. She weak. That's an opinion, bro. I disagree. But hey, we gonna see more. Detroit King says she weak because she didn't eliminate Monet. Right? She let it slide. She was too weak on that. She started out hot trying to find out who eliminated Mecca. She found out and she didn't do nothing. But I look at it as she put the business first. I get where he's coming from, but we gonna get into Noma on a different day. We got time. Down to Earth Productions. I tend to agree with him. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what else I'm shaking my head about? So we done talked about Tariq, Rock, and Kanan. All right, I don't even need to talk about Jannard. We all know why I'm shaking my head at Jannard. Like, come on, man. But listen, we got a lot of shows planned. Subscriber-thon is coming up. I can't wait. This is one new show. Shaking my head. Hey, listen, we also got the Toxic Pack that's about to drop. Me and Detroit Kings. And I want to talk about like some things on that show, man, because I got some opinions. We also got the Pretty Thorough podcast coming back around. Shout out to Pretty Girl Trap Content. I'm still doing my NBA show, working on it. So I'm working out here, man. I'm working out here. We less than a week away from raising Kanan. I cannot wait. Noma go hard for subscriber-thon. You know what I'm saying? Low key, we can talk about Noma a little bit. I see the chat going crazy. Detroit King got the chat in a frenzy. She let Monet say, yeah, Detroit King, he stand on his stuff. He only see it one way. I know it don't make sense to you. Monet works for her, bro. she didn't let money get in the way of what she had going on. She could have eliminated Monet right there. Like, she has the upper hand. Monet has nothing. She has no soldiers. All she got is Kane, and her kids don't even rock with her. I agree with RC. Yo, I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. Definitely shaking my head. Definitely shaking my head at a few of these characters. You see what it is. Episode 1. We come in episode 2 later on in the week. Of course, we also dropping WTF episode 1. Hey, that's a little wild. This is moments that make you say, man, what in the WTF dropping episode 1? Hey, we about to slide, man. Appreciate everybody for falling through. Detroit Kings, TVC in the building, RC in the building, DeMarcus, HEA, Daria, and whoever else watching Down to Earth Productions. Shout out to him. Nita came through, showed some love, and whoever, Booby Traps was up in here, and whoever else that didn't, maybe you couldn't hit the comments, some RD in the building, Mr. Jones. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Smurr, I appreciate y'all for falling through. It's always a pleasure, man. This was a fun one. Like I said, subscribe-a-thon coming soon. I didn't even think this live was gonna go that long. But it was fun for sure. We about to slide out. We're gonna leave you with the classic. The classic right here, man. J-Mo SG, Burrow Malone, and we up out of here, man. Have a great Sunday. Peace.
So I can't live a hoe. My pocket screaming, give me more. My AR saying, give me smoke. My mind saying, plays emotion. I be thinking about my past, but I still be focused. Grabbing drugs with my last mind roller coaster. Who did some voodoo on me? Let's hit the south. I got a thick bitch putting pussy on me. Phone full of Clio, we can get some money. She love your baby dirty drawers. She let me meet her junkies. Quote unquote, in real life, she introduced me into all the money. I introduced me in pressing buttons. I introduced me in believing in myself when they said I'm nothing. Caught them at the back door. Time to catch me, son. Racist ass chopper hitting niggas running. Bro caught him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone. I'm my own shooter, I just switch it in post. I'm the mailman, call me Burrow Malone. Bro caught him a